Hey, Brad Burud here with Flames Unfiltered. Time for another Flames Unfiltered Shorts. Talking about Game 2, Round 2 Stanley Cup Playoffs, Calgary, Edmonton. And the Flames drop a tough one to the Edmonton Oilers 5-3. In a game that, I'm fresh off the golf course. And my round of golf today, the day after the game, was similar to the Calgary game. Real good in the beginning and not so good during the mid to late stretch. And it killed me on the golf course today. It killed a good round. And it killed the Flames win on Friday night. An opportunity that was lost. When your team goes up 2-0 and falls, and we're up 3-1 at one point, it's not a good situation. Goals from the Flames. Stone scores right away on a blast from the point, right 5-0 on Mike Smith, and we're like, yeah, he's shaking. Minutes later, Ritchie scores on a backhand rebound past Smith on a shot from the point from, I believe, was Gabranson. And a horrible defensive coverage on the Oilers, and Smith's left hung out to dry, and it's 2-0, and we're sitting pretty, right? I actually felt pretty dang comfortable. Multiple 4-on-4 offsetting penalties, and that was trouble against Dallas and proved to be trouble against the Edmonton Oilers. This team's got to play 5-on-5 to be successful. It's plain and simple. And they didn't do that in Game 2. And we can hope they do in Game 3 tomorrow night. Duncan Keith on an assist from McDavid, big shocker, 2-1. But Calgary bounced back really quickly from that and was fine on the backside of the first period. Scoring chances did favor the Oilers 10-3 in the first, which is much different than in Game 1. And shots ended 13-12 Edmonton. Score 2-1. I didn't feel horrible after one, but I didn't like our second half of the first period, that's for darn sure. Toffoli on the power play from Gaudreau. Bad angle, great tic-tac-toe pass. Made it 3-1 early in the second. And I thought, hey, there's we go. 3-1, 2-goal lead, second period. How can things go wrong now? Draisaitl from McDavid. Scores, challenge, no goal, which probably should have been a goal. I don't know. That one was a little bit goaltender interference. Then McDavid just takes the game into his hands, scores an unreal goal, 3-on-2. And then, of course, it's another 4-on-4 situation, which doesn't bode well for the Flames. Bouchard, who kills the Flames every single time we play against them, scores from the upper slot on the power play, and we're 3-3. Then a goalie interference, or Coleman gets a penalty for goalie interference. But what about the cross-check that led to the goalie interference? Nothing called there. Calgary goes shorthanded. Another frustrating sequence. And I felt like, and I haven't tried to throw the refs into this round of the playoffs too much, but it seems like the officials in Game 2 really stood out as a problem some area. It really did. And that was frustrating because we don't want the refs to determine this. But it seemed like they kept creeping into this game, just allowing goals on both sides. It probably could have went either way. Probably should have went either way. We probably should have had at least a goal for each team more in this game that we didn't. I thought Markstrom was shaky, I guess. I don't know. He wasn't horrible. He just wasn't confident. Maybe that's the best word. Wouldn't say he's shaky. He wasn't confident. 4-3, a shorthanded breakaway. Then the Toffoli no goal. Draisaitl out of the bench. Yeah, boy. Never mind the icing that should have been called prior to that. Either way. 5-3. And I felt like I watched a little bit of the Sportsnet one. I watched a little of the ESPN one. And ESPN was pro Edmonton, pro McDavid. I feel like the officiating's pro Edmonton, pro McDavid. But I'm not going to bitch because there was some things that went Calgary's way that shouldn't have. Markstrom, all in all, not great. Matthew Tkachuk, not good at all. Not good at all. We're up 3-1, and he takes a 4-on-4 penalty after the goal that had nothing to do with the play, and they score. It pisses me off. His discipline is not where it needs to be for the playoffs. This team can't stop McDavid. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to stop him, how we're going to slow him down. I think it starts in the neutral zone. Hanifin had a tough night. I thought Goodbranson struggled a little bit. I thought Zadorov struggled at times. It's going to have to change. We're going to have to be a little tighter defensively. Have to be a little stronger defensively. I think we're going to be a lot more physical. This was a no-hitter. A lot more physical on Edmonton. And I don't mean dirty, chippy physical. I mean strong on the puck physical. The only way we're going to stop McDavid is slow him down in the slot. Or not in the slot, in the neutral zone. He's controlling this series. And if it continues, Edmonton will win this series. So Calgary's got a big task in Game 3 on the road in Edmonton. Can you stop the best guy in the world? We'll see. We need a better team effort, though. I do know that. 1-1, series tied. Going back to Edmonton for a battle Sunday evening, 6 o'clock Mountain Time. Make sure you check out Flames Unfiltered this week. New episode drops Wednesday. We also will have Flame Shorts after each and every one of the playoff games. Enjoy Sunday night's game. It is a big one. Game 3, turning point game. Enjoy.